So you join us today, Monk Lakes Lake Garda. We've already had a few fish. This is the first one this morning. Took 5 minutes to go off. We'll go into details with bait and the story so far a little bit later, but there it is. So we had a plan for filming today on Lake Snipe, which is one of the members' lakes. Last time I'd done Garda, this time we thought we'd mix it up and get onto Snipe where the bigger girls are. Didn't quite go to plan. Managed to get down here yesterday afternoon, set myself up, found a few spots, noticed a few fish grouping up in the margins. So being the angler opportunist that I am, decided to ping one out, had a couple straight off the bat. Realised that I was going to have to rest the swim, ready to start filming today, otherwise wouldn't be much to do. Unfortunately, through the night and woke up this morning, the fish started to spawn. So for the safety and the care of the fish, we decided to come away from there and not to fish it. So, change plan. We've ended up on Garda, managed to set up this morning about 8 o'clock, got a good swim, a swim that I've fished quite a few times. Pinged one out, again, within 5 minutes, had one on the bank. Only a single, but still in the right spot. So swim choice. I've moved down a swim from what I normally fish. Really want to push the margins today. The lake was filled up about 4 or 5 weeks ago, so the margins are very appealing to the carp. I haven't seen the margins for a long time, so I've noticed a lot moving around in the reed. Again, very easy to cast to and easy to bait to. Weather's pretty good, it's overcast, temperature's down to what it was yesterday. No signs of spawning on this lake, so hopefully we'll be able to continue and hopefully show you a few fish. So my right hand rod, I'm fishing to the right hand margin towards some reeds and trees, probably about half a rod length off. It's got quite a bit of weed in the margins now, so got to be mindful of that. It's about 4 foot in depth there. Seen a lot of fish showing there as well today, so hopefully that'll go. Middle rods come about 20 foot off of that on the same sort of line, just to see if any fish are coming across onto the spot, hopefully intercept 1 or 2 from there. Left hand rods, something different. I don't normally fish the left hand margin, but just under a tree or just off of a tree. Saw a fish move there when I got here this morning. Had a few liners on there already, so hopefully we'll have fish to show on that one. So the bait using for this session, hook baits, we're using Carp Basics Ocean Fruit Range, wafters, all match the hatch. So all 3 rods, all on the same, just something that I'm confident in using. Done really well on here. So moving on to the freebies, I'm using a mix of 12 mils, 15 mils and 18 mil ocean fruits. Even broke some in halves. Complement that, I've added some 8 mil halibut pellets. They respond really well to pellets here. So I'm just trying to pick a pellet, try and pick out a bigger fish. All rods are out, we're all set up, ready for the day's fishing. 24 hours to go. We've had one this morning. It normally waits till about the afternoon before we get a few more. So let's see what the day brings. No fish have come out as expected. Normally does bites early morning or into the afternoon, so hopefully heading into bite time about now. Topped up the spots, a few more boilies, a few more pellets. Apart from that, not a lot to sort of report in. Only one incident we did have was had a screaming run. Turns out we caught one of the residents of the lake, which was a coot. Managed with the help of the cameraman James to safely remove the hook and let the duck its merry way, but that is about all the action we've had so far. A few fish topping, a lot of frogs making a lot of noise in the background, but apart from that, not much to update with. So with that, we'll come back as soon as we've had a fish. First bite of the afternoon, just on time, on cue. Not the biggest by far, but the bait's working, it's on the spot. We'll slip this one back, catch something a little bit bigger hopefully. How about that? Lake Garda, one of the fully scaled. Quite a few of these in there. They're quite sought after, they don't always come out. This swim does seem to do a few. I made a little tweak about an hour ago, switched over to a yellow hook bait, a pop-up. It got a bit stagnant, thought we'd try something a little bit different. There it is, there's the proof that a little change in the same spot can do a bite. A lovely little Lake Garda, fully scaled. Look at that. So another quick bite. It's only another small common, but full for the day. Back on the spot that we've been working all day. The yellow Ocean's Fruit pop-up, doing another quick bite. So it's not the big ones that we're coming for, but they all count. This is plan B from what we was planning on doing this weekend with the filming, but we'll take it. It's a carp. We love the carp. They're all treated the same. We'll put this one back, go for something bigger. There he is. I'm going to slip him back, get the rods out, have me crack another one. Heading into the evening now, so had a couple of bites this afternoon. It has been hard, so after a little bit of low in action after lunch, we thought we was going to go into a sort of a bit of a bite frenzy. It normally happens here, but it just didn't happen. So a little change, we switched over to the yellow pop-ups. Seemed to have done the trick. We had a couple of bites, but we've hit that low again, so not really sure what to do. We've added a bit more bait. We're all ready on the spot for some more bites for the evening. Any more updates, we'll keep you posted. really happened overnight. The session's drawing to a close, just about to pack up now. Not much happened at all. I had a few liners in the early hours this morning. Thought it might happen, but it's just the way fishing is. Due to the other lake shutting because of spawning, a lot of anglers moved on to this lake, so it's probably the most anglers I've ever seen on this lake actually. Nearly every swim's full, so maybe the angling pressure didn't help. But we managed 4 bites, 4 fish landed, nothing massive, but the little scaly was probably the one to take away from this session. Not much else we can do. Hopefully next time we'll get on to snipe, we'll chase some of the big girls that we want to chase, or move on to a different venue, try something different, something new. So yeah, as for now, we'll leave it there, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Oh
No.
Thought better mention that we saved the duck.
Because if we don't, then we're up for cruelty.
Although most fishermen would have said, yeah, you should have thrown its neck. But I know you wouldn't. And I didn't know what to do.
It's the same fish, James.
It does look very similar.
It's after it. I understand why you do it now.
Yeah. What was that?
It went the wrong way.